Hey yo! Welcome to the Arts Block Podcast for artists, by artists. We can talk about anything that we want. Give it up from Eric the third, ladies and gentlemen. Hey yo! Welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Curry III, and today I'm with Rainah. All right.
Really? That's what you're gonna do?
Today I'm with my best friend in the whole wide world. I wouldn't trade her for. Actually, I lied. I would trade her for a lot of things, but she's best friend. My best friend in the whole wide world. Give it up for Rainah Joy Taylor, ladies.
Not the gentleman. Yeah, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Ray Money. Sorry, let me be professional.
No. You gotta bring that southeast. You gotta bring that energy. Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to tell people where you stay. That's my bad. But how are you?
I'm doing good. I went to Potbelly today, so I'm doing good.
That's why you doing good?
Yeah. I went to go skate, but they wouldn't let me on the ice. So.
Why?
Because I accidentally signed up for a class instead of a public session. And when I got there, I was the oldest one, so I just didn't get on.
When is Abdullah going to bust your ass in ice skating?
He won't.
In a race?
He won't. That's not even something that's even...
I got my money on Abdullah, hands down. I got my money on King Abdullah, hands down.
Really?
I'm being so serious.
That's so embarrassing for you.
I'm being so serious.
Which one of us... I feel like I have, 10 years over him? I have, 10 more years of experience.
But it's just his enthusiasm.
His enthusiasm? I'm not even going to say this. I will literally make it around the rink 3 times backwards before he gets around 1 time.
I don't think so.
No, I definitely think so.
Because I feel like he'll cheat to win.
He can cheat. He still won't win.
No, I feel like he'll win.
It's that simple.
When did you start ice skating?
When I was 5.
Why?
Because back when I went to Two Rivers.
Two Rivers? Hey, nah, you gotta do it right. You gotta give your school a shout out. You gotta come on, give it the correct shout out. Come on, you Two Rivers. Since she don't want to do it.
Whoosh. Okay, we used to do that before every basketball game. Yes, I did play basketball.
Oh, you did? What was your position?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really get in the game.
Okay.
I scored 6 points in one game one time.
Oh, how far?
But I started because at Two Rivers, the elementary school, you get Wednesdays, a half day, so we get out at 1:15. And my mom couldn't pick me up, so she just let me go with this guy, Coach Nat. He was in the Olympics.
Go with this guy? What?
No, I didn't mean to say it like that. His daughter was too young to go to Two Rivers, but he worked with the kids in my school. So a bunch of people were like, oh, Princess, that's my mom. So like, oh, Princess, you can go with, put Rainah with Coach Nat. She can start skating. And then I started, and then he was like, she's naturally good at it. Put her in actual lessons. And 10 years later, here we are.
What made you start acting, though? Why didn't you just keep skating? What made you?
I don't think it. Honestly, I like attention.
You're narcissistic? That's what you said?
No, I didn't say I was narcissistic. I didn't say I was a narcissist.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Spell narcissistic.
Oh, whoa. Why do I have to? Why do I have to do
that? Next. No, I've always been, even since I was young, I think I've been acting longer than I've been skating because I've always just loved attention. I love being the center of attention. I love performing.
I just got an idea. Can you send me one of those videos?
Absolutely. Absolutely not. You're missing the one, you're missing the birthday one?
No, I got that one.
Oh, then that's all you need.
Nah, send me one of the other ones.
From what? From the Ray Money account?
No, from the little YouTube ones that you was
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't. No. No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
You have to. It's for content. It's for entertainment.
Ask me if I care.
People have to see where you.
They don't.
People have to people have to see where you came from.
It's in the
How
public
much you've
domain.
grown.
It's in the public domain, so they can see it. They just have to find it.
What's the account so I can link it?
I'm not telling you. I'll screen record it and send it to you. I'm not sending you the actual link. I refuse.
All right, man, keep going.
Okay. But I just loved attention, so I started being in the little plays at my school that we would do. And my first role that I ever played, I was an egg yolk. In pre-K, I was an egg yolk. And then I feel like I remember, and then in first grade, I was an ant. And then in third grade, I don't know if anyone's watching this who went to Two Rivers, who like did a third grade expedition. We did the next grade rock band. It was about rocks, like actual rocks. And like we sang songs. I was a part of the sedimentary rock group, and I still remember all the choreography. And then in sixth grade, I was a penguin in Madagascar.
Damn, it's not even enough water in this bitch.
And then
There's enough water in here.
in seventh grade, I was Mary Poppins.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting better.
And then in eighth grade, I was Sharpay in High School Musical.
How was
And
that?
Leela was Gabriella.
Shout out 4PF Leela. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We paid. Yeah. We.
How was all that experience though? Was it fun? Was it bad? Was it terrible? How was the experience as a whole?
Honestly, I don't really remember anything before fifth grade. So, I know that I was depressed as Mary Poppins. I hated it. I hated going to that school. I almost had to repeat the seventh grade because I was never at school because I hated everything. And then in eighth grade, I think that's my favorite show I've ever done. It was just fun. It's just full of good memories. Full of friends that even though I don't talk to them anymore, I still cherish our time together for the most part.
Why don't you talk to those people anymore? I'm just curious.
Um,
Is it because they started talking about your gap? Oh, you should have seen this one coming. You should have seen it coming.
what gap? What gap?
You want me to put a picture? I can put that birthday song. That birthday song you actually got.
Do it.
Uh-huh.
Do it.
You act like I won't.
I know you will. That's what I'm saying. Do it.
All right, bet. Insert clip now.
Tell them that it's my birthday. Tell them that it's my birthday. Tell them that it's my birthday when I party like that.
Okay, but now we just don't talk because people grow apart. They do. I mean,
Like you got.
my gap didn't grow apart. My gap grew together, actually. Thank you. But I mean, we've been in the same school. We've all been together since. Most of us have been together since we were like 3, and we just grow apart.
That sucks. But now you
No,
go
it
to.
doesn't. I mean, the people in my life now, I feel like those are the ones that's supposed to be there.
Oh, why do you? I'm honored.
Even you.
Oh, all right. See, look, this is what we're not going to do on my own show. We're not going to do this on my show. Okay. Okay. So we're going to try this again. All right.
I'm gonna say the same thing.
We're going to try this again. I'm gonna
Okay,
edit this part out.
everybody that's in my life is meant to be here.
Oh, I'm so honored. Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Because I think that as a person, I've grown just from when I got into Duke. I think as a person, I've grown, and the people who are in my life then in middle school to now, like I don't think the person I am today, we would have clicked well at all. I used to
Why?
go like that. I used to go like that.
You still go like that.
No,
But
I don't.
yes, you
No,
do.
I don't.
Yes,
No,
you
I
do.
don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You want me to insert another clip in here of you going like that?
It depends. It depends on what
Okay.
it. No, surprise me. But like I think I used to be desperate. No, I don't think. I used to be desperate for validation. And I just don't care anymore. If you like me, cool. If you don't.
Which experience made you not desperate for validation anymore?
Duke Ellington School of the Arts Introduction to Theater class taught by the I think going through that class.
Thank you for making my job harder. Now I have to bleep that out.
Oh, do you really?
Yes.
Why?
I have to bleep the name.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. But I think that when I started that class, I just needed him to think I was good. And at the end of it, it was just,
Then you just realized it will never happen. Like you'll just
yeah.
never be good.
Oh. I thought that was going somewhere completely different. I thought that was going somewhere completely different. I just realized that one, art is subjective. So what's good to him isn't good to someone else and vice versa. And two, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the one on stage doing what I do. So it has to feel good to me and I can't spend my time trying to please other people.
Do you remember the exact moment where this happened?
No, I don't think there was an exact moment. I think it was a progression until honestly the flipping point when I just finally realized it was probably the last day of school when I just stopped taking the class altogether. And I just sat with myself and realized you've been good this whole time. Yes, you are better now than you were then, but you were never as terrible as you thought you were. And
When did our friendship start?
yeah,
I be forgetting, and you be having to tell me the story.
in auditions
Mm-hmm.
when you and were doing your monologues,
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot which room it was.
The
No,
black box.
no, it wasn't the black box.
It wasn't.
No, there were no teachers in there. And they were like, oh, Eric, you need to da 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 da, like, you need to connect better. So they made you do your monologue to me. You remember that?
No.
Really?
I'm being so
They
serious.
made us hold hands and they made you recite your whole monologue to me, and then you had to do it to Zoe too.
No. That
They
wasn't my
made you,
monologue.
yeah,
That was his
yeah, but
monologue.
you did his monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, this is so uncomfortable. Like, I don't even know him. This is embarrassing. And then we both made it to callbacks the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, he's not as terrible of a person as I thought he was.
Why do you think I was a terrible person?
We're not going to go there. I don't know if I can say that.
Say it.
No, I'm
I'll
not
edit
going
it out.
to.
If
You
it's
will?
bad, I'll edit it out.
Okay, because
Oh, I gotta edit that out. I gotta edit that out.
I told you,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I told you to edit it out. And you kept talking while you kept talking while he was giving directions. I was like, shut the hell up. Yeah, you got to edit that out. I told you that's why I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to make your job no harder.
Oh shit! I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was that.
Yeah, but should I keep going with the story?
Yes.
And then this is when we made it past callbacks, right? And we got to the placement test. The placement test and the first parent meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And he was smiling all hard. I was like, I don't even remember his name if I'm being honest. But I think that's when we became friends. I still have the video.
I don't think that's it.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
think
when
it
I was
was
like,
summer
okay, I actually kind of like him. Like, he's kind of cool. That's when the switch. Cha-ching.
I think it was summer intensive.
Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, actually, no, I do want to be his friend at the summer intensive. The summer intensive? With the charger thing. Yeah, that's when we became friends.
No,
I think that's,
the first couple of times I really tried to kill you.
yeah, I know, I remember.
The first couple of times I really tried to kill you.
I remember. I was there.
You were the one almost getting killed.
Yeah, I know.
But then it was like a realization. It was just something in me that's like, you know what? I don't want to kill her. Something about her just doesn't make me want to kill.
Well, I wish I could say the same thing about you. Sometimes,
For
no,
people
not all the time. It's like 20% of the time.
for people that don't know, this is how we talk every single day. So if it seems like we hate each other, we do.
We do.
But
Oh, jinx, knock on wood.
if it seems like we hate each other, we do. But it's a very it's just hate.
Yeah.
It's just hate. I can't even like make it seem like it's like a very loving hate. No, it's just a very deep rooted hate for one another. I don't even know why you're on here.
Because you asked me to.
Did I?
Yeah, you did actually.
Did I ask you, or was it more like a when it's my turn?
You asked me. I never asked you when my turn was. I asked you like once.
Yeah, that's all I needed though. That sounds like all
That's
she
all I
wants to
needed
be.
though. That's all I needed
Oh,
though.
that's when she wants to be.
I'm built different. All those years, all those childhood years of memorizing Nicki Minaj lyrics, it literally made me built different. So now
The Gap made you.
the Gap. Do you want me to tell? Do you just want me to tell a Gap story?
Them playing paper football through your gap made you different.
Yeah, 7th grade.
Them throwing food through your gap.
In 7th grade, I used to let people throw balled up like wads of paper in my Gap. Cause okay, so if these are my teeth now. That was like my Gap. That looks about right. Bigger or smaller? It was no. I think we're underestimating how big this actually is. I think it was like right here. Anyway, my Gap was on 10. Then, like Cardi, I got a bag and fixed my teeth.
No, I'm not naming this episode. No.
Please name it. Got a bag and fixed my teeth.
This is not. You don't even like Cardi.
I know. I didn't say I didn't like her. I think she's cool. She's just not Nicki. She's not Megan.
Did you listen to Megan's new album?
No, I haven't yet. Because yesterday,
how you clean yourself up a pony, but you.
I didn't say I was a pony. I said I was a hot girl. No, because yesterday was
hot girl. No, you're in a group.
Oh, the talent show. I forgot all about that. But no, because yesterday was Pink Friday, so I listened to the Pink Friday album.
That was the day it came out. Yikes.
Yeah, Megan knew she was wrong for that. Why would you release that on Pink Friday?
She wasn't though. I ain't listened to it either.
Right. Me and Lila, we were just talking about Megan Thee Stallion.
Why?
Because I was watching an interview, and I sent it to her. And we're just both in love with her. Like,
that's it.
Megan, if you're watching this,
she's Megan. Not. I hope you know that. But y'all think Megan Thee Stallion is just going to help y'all with all y'all problems.
She is.
Like when you had the problem with.
Yeah, and I DM'd her. Still waiting for a DM back.
How long was that?
It was like a couple weeks ago. Like,
and you ended up kind of going.
Getting in trouble. No, I didn't go.
You kind of went. You started to go.
I started. And then
you stopped.
But Megan, if you're watching this, I love you.
Wait, hold on. Would you like to explain some of the I don't know how to I don't want to say the curse word, but I want
Spell it.
Some of the BS that I saved you from.
We can start. Let's start with. No, I don't think I can say that.
What you about to say? I'll edit this part out. Depending on how it is. You cannot put that on here. You cannot put that on here. He's watching. Okay. I know he's watching.
Hi.
Yeah. This has been another installment of the Arts and Block Podcast for the second time.
Put that in there. Please put that in there.
Oh no, you gotta name another time, but that is a time I saved your ass.
Okay. What's another time?
What you mean? What's another time?
Okay, well I try to block these out of my memory.
Oh, so you don't have to keep going back to when I saved you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, how about when this current time when you asked me to save you from I gave you advice, but you still went. Oh, all right. Um, how about when you were in your whole stage?
What do you mean? When was this? Like the beginning of quarantine? Because I
I
don't.
like you. I'm good. Oh wow,
Please, 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 please,
how
please,
quick we forget. This is crazy.
please, please. Me and him never talked.
This is
If you're watching this, you're delusional. Me and him never talked.
whoa.
Me and him never talked.
According to him, y'all did.
Okay, I
Oh no
literally.
no no! Don't freeze! Do not freeze! Do not. You're still shaking. We can see you shaking. We can see you.
I literally told you about the whole thing. When I was talking to him, he was like, "Oh, tell such and such that you talking to a real da 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 like you with me now." I said,
Then wait, hold on. Then guess what? Then guess what, guys? Guess what she said?
what did I say?
Well, the friend looked better anyway.
His
Bro,
friend look good, y'all.
bro,
Wait, don't put this in. They gonna think that I'm a bad person.
you are.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting. But I'm sorry. It, he's probably not watching this because he
I
told
hope.
all his friends that he cut
I
me
really
off.
hope he tuned in. I really hope he tuned in. He did cut you off. Technically, are y'all talking
No,
now?
he didn't because he
Are y'all
got
talking now?
no because he got mad after I told him we don't talk, and then he just never said anything again.
Snap, snap. Y'all
I think I
all
hurt
don't
his
talk.
feelings.
That's
No, we don't.
where my scissors at. Where my scissors at? Snip, snip.
Oh, I have a pair. No, but been there, done that.
But that's two.
I don't even go there. I don't.
But that's two.
That's two. All of these can't be related to boys.
I feel like most of them are though.
Yeah, I've been going through it.
You do.
Okay, but the last one I didn't tell you about, so that didn't work. Okay. You didn't really help with wife beaters, but you didn't really help me, but I think you just laughed at me through the
I
phone.
didn't know. I didn't know you during that time. I laughed at you.
You
After
knew, yes, you did. You knew me to the end.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Because I was like in August.
Oh yeah, I definitely laughed at you the whole time though.
Yeah, I know. But
Wait,
that,
hold on. That ended at August. Then. Oh wow.
I tried to come with every excuse in the book and then wasted. Let's not even go there. But that situation did produce my most iconic moment. My
Insert clip here.
Bitch, I must I got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, his pussy in the kitchen. Yeah, that's why now he gonna sit down and listen. You're gonna drink and he look at his money. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive.
Are you really gonna put that video in?
Hell yeah.
The cash in video?
Hell yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
Insert clip here. Or there. Or whenever I'm going to insert that clip. I want to see if I still got that. Hold on.
Maybe I'll have it if you need it.
Oh, look at you being nice. Going to be sending me the clips I need.
Because I like that video. I actually like that video.
You do? Oh, now you like it.
I've always liked it.
Not when I was clowning you for it.
Well, duh. I have the video of us remaking it. But I'm not gonna send it to you because we both look atrocious.
Oh, when we were by the lockers?
Yeah, I'm not sending that video doesn't need to be.
So, till this day, no. That's not my favorite. Your cash it video is not my favorite video no more though.
Is it the I like you video? That doesn't count because that's not okay.
I'm talking about like in general, like in the world. Like,
That's-
that video was my favorite video in the world, but now I had this video Sierra, and that's probably my favorite video ever.
Oh, I feel like we should give this some context. I be acting a fool. I be videoing myself acting. The context, you talking about videos, they don't know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I be acting a fool. You see my mask in the back? That's, you know, a mask up with the lighter. Yeah, I be acting a fool.
Insert picture here.
Don't go there.
Hey, this is a special episode. This is the episode that's about to end the season. Well, you're not the ender. It's the episode after you, but you're episode 9.
Eh. Cut that
All
out.
right.
Edit that part out.
I'm not editing that part out at all. No. You wanted to be champ. This is the risk you take. We are a good about 25 minutes in. I think it's the right time to ask you this question.
Oh God.
Rainah Joy Taylor. Damn it, you made me waste all my water for you talking about that bullshit plays you was in.
Don't ever go there. Do not play with them plays from Two Rivers. My drama teacher, she graduated from the theater department.
2 Rivers.
My drama teacher graduated from the theater department. Just a fun fact.
Of Duke Ellington?
She's the reason I came here. So.
Well, that's good. Because I'm just about to ask you, do you still attend Duke Ellington School of the Arts?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Can you give us your honest opinions on Duke? Now, before you start, you're my best friend.
Right.
I know you really well. You're like me, a splitting image. It's kind of scary.
Oh, yeah, we were born in the same hospital and we're both Virgos.
Bro, can you?
Because that's a fun fact.
What's up with you, bro?
Fun fact.
What's up with you?
Just so how alike we are.
All right. So yes, we are splitting images of each other. So if you are lying, I'm gonna call you out on it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just
Go ahead. Do you? No, don't do that either.
Okay. Well, obviously, I can't sit here and deny that it's a good school. Like I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't sit here and deny that it's a good school. On the surface, it's a good school. I think what comes down to it is that it's so competitive and it's not healthy. Like you can be competitive, but and then I don't know. I don't think my problems are with the school. I always think that my problems like come from the department itself. Like the school, the people.
From our department or just
like school-wide, the people.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's not your friend, and we can leave it at that. Everyone is not your friend, but everyone will pretend to be your friend.
For sure.
But,
for sure, you right on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just I don't think it's a healthy environment all the time.
Why? Besides the competition, besides that, why?
Well, one, it's a bunch of arts kids in a school. That's not a healthy environment ever. It honestly all comes down to the competitiveness of it. And the fact that if you have problems, and I can't really blame the counselors because they have a lot of students that they need to tend to. But I think that sometimes like our admin and our counselors just don't handle things correctly at all. Like at all.
Elaborate.
I don't know if okay, whatever. I think that like misogyny and sexual violence is such a huge problem at our school, and it gets swept under the rug so we can keep up an image. And I expect it to be swept under the rug by the admin. But what I hate, rant alert, what I hate is that when there are students who will post about like our band or our master classes, but then can't post about how we have a huge sexual violence problem. Like that's gross, that's disgusting, you're a terrible person. And yeah.
Oh, I thought you was gonna go on a longer rant to that.
No, it's just I think that if anyone's watching that wants to go to Duke, be really sure because you will be worked like a slave.
But that's for every department.
That's for every department. But you're gonna be worked like a slave in a way that I think you're too young to be able to handle.
What do you think of our department specifically?
Our department. Let's start with the pros.
Okay.
Our department. I genuinely think our teachers care about us. Like I genuinely believe that they do.
Mm-hmm.
They do a good job. They do a good-ish job of like cultivating a family environment. Because I think you have to be close to people when you're sitting in a room crying, spilling your darkest secrets. And I'll get into that because I have a huge problem with that too. All our master classes. I mean, who's doing it like us?
Nobody.
Nobody. I also think that there's a certain level that just goes to being in the theater department because aren't we the most popular department to get that people audition for?
Are we?
I'm pretty sure. But I don't know, don't quote me.
Either us or vocal.
It's either us or vocal that are or no, because I don't know. But I think that there's a sort of like energy about people in the theater department. And I think for the most part, it's good. I think for the most part, I like everyone in our department. Yeah, I think I like everyone. Especially our upperclassmen. They're so good at making you feel welcome. And I love that about our upperclassmen.
Okay, what about some cons though? Or are you done with your pros? Our uniforms.
Top of the list. I love our uniforms. I'm wearing my sweatpants right now. Our sweatpants are so comfortable.
Comfort level on 1,000.
Oh my God. Whoever makes our uniforms, you keep doing what you're doing. But the cons, I think that the biggest con I have is within introduction to theater. I think, especially with the whole vulnerability, emotional recall exercises, we were being forced to pull up trauma for a grade in a way that wasn't healthy at all. So I've talked about this with Leela so many times. So a lot of these ideas I've gotten from her, and like I'm just like elaborating on them, I guess. But like they force us to pull up things that we try to suppress, and it's not in a healthy way at all. And we're expected to just be able to snap out of it when we just started our training. Like you can't expect a bunch of 14-year-olds who really don't have any experience to be able to pull up the most traumatic event that they've ever gone through and then snap out of it to go do push-ups. All at the end to get a C-.
Literally.
If you're lucky.
I don't know. I think some of that is very beneficial. But a lot of it was very unnecessary. Some of it was beneficial because it opens you up to more possibilities of when you're acting. It opens you up so you can do more and you can open more doors. But then also we're 14. We just came from middle school, like literally just
right.
Like you just come from middle school and you are in what's the name? What's the number room? 126?
No, 126 is the classroom. The fitness.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No.
Oh, either 126, the fitness center, or the black box. That's where the tears start flowing. No, I think it was good that we did it. I just don't think it was safe to do. We should have had people who were trained in trauma to help us out.
Yeah, like I felt better doing it when I was with Miss Simbi.
Oh my God, Miss Simbi, she's an angel. She's an angel on earth.
Miss Simbi, if you're watching this, you the GOAT.
I love you so much.
You the GOAT, for real.
Like running around barefoot in the black box, crying, screaming, crying, like breaking down because you had to bring up the most traumatic event of your life, while simultaneously trying to perform for your teacher to get a good grade. That's not how you work with emotions at all.
I just think that we were too young.
We were entirely, and we started it so fresh into the year, like right off the bat.
That was one of the first things that we did.
Like I don't even know y'all. Y'all want me to sit here and talk about how I've been going through it? That's kind of weird.
That's very weird.
Very weird, and I don't know. I think that they like to pass off trauma as working, and it's not. I shouldn't have to do that just to pass this class.
How insensitive it all was.
It was so insensitive. People are literally breaking down in class.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like full on hyperventilating, breaking down. That was me.
Throwing up.
Like throwing up. I did all three of those. And they're expected to just get back in class and keep going. Like, that's so toxic and unsafe and not good at all.
Hey, but is that your only con, or is there more?
I think that's the biggest one. Everything else is just petty stuff. And all of it really has to do with intro to theater. And just like that year in general, because that's kind of all the experience in the building I had.
That year came with a lot of bad, but it came with a lot of good too.
It was rough, but I think it was rough. I don't know if I can follow it up with anything. It was rough.
Yeah. And this, along with last year, this year has been really rough as well. 2020 has been a really rough year. But throughout all the rough, what has been some good for you personally?
Let's see. I got my braces off and my gap closed, so that's good. That happened last year, but I went into the new year without a gap for the first time in my life. Yeah. Yeah. What else? I think I finally, like we talked about this in the beginning, I think I finally started getting validation from myself, which I had never been able to do before, but even before, dude. I finally got a nice, solid group of friends, which I've never really had besides skating, with these people I've been with since I was 5, I've never really had a strong, stable group of friends that weren't toxic. And I think that's really important. And I just think it comes down to friendships.
You're so lame, bro.
I mean, nothing happened that I can fix that.
Friendships. It's just my friends.
I don't sound like that, first of all, but I.
That was your Ray Money voice?
Not fucking laugh.
That was your Ray Money voice?
No, it wasn't my Ray Money voice.
Not funny?
Not funny.
Okay. What are some things that you have done creatively this year, though? I know that's why I asked this question.
Go to Duke write my monologue for acting. Oh my gosh, you're making me realize I don't really do anything. Oh, yes, I have. I think I've started acknowledging or just getting what I want to do when I get out of high school. So, okay, can you wait for me to elaborate?
Oh, my bad. My fault.
Hey, I think I've started really understanding what it is I want to do. So one of those things is I want to go into Broadway for maybe just a couple of years, just when I start. And so I've been working on getting my portfolio together. I've been reading more plays, learning more monologues.
Cap.
It's actually not.
Have you for real?
To an extent.
Cap.
To an extent. I revisited my audition monologue, and needless to say, I never want to even go there.
You did that for that assignment, right?
What assignment?
Never mind.
What assignment?
Just go ahead.
The monologue lottery?
No. The one Kat's assigned.
No, I didn't. I hate my audition monologue. I like to forget I did it.
She literally was go back at your audition monologue.
When was this?
Last class.
She never said that.
Yes, she did.
She didn't.
I promise you she said that.
I promise you she didn't.
It's in my notes right now.
I probably take better notes than you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. My notes are color-coded.
Okay, and I literally write everything she says down.
You're not supposed to do that when taking notes. You're only supposed to write the important things down.
I literally write everything she says down.
That's bad note taking.
Everything she says is
checkmate.
Everything she says
checkmate.
Everything she says
checkmate.
Everything she says.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
I can't even say that. I can't even say that on the podcast. I can't even say that on the podcast. But go ahead, man. Finish. What other non-creative things you've been doing?
Non-creative?
No, fake ass creative. I mean.
Oh, wow. Nothing, if I mean. Oh, yes, I have. Okay, it's not like acting creative. It's like more like artistic.
Mm-hmm.
I started making jewelry, which is fun. I
What type of
started.
jewelry? Gold, ice. You
Yeah.
started making.
Yeah, I started making ice. You want to see?
Yeah.
Purr. Wait, no, not this way. Purr. Purr. Oh my god! And then I don't want to flip the camera off, but I made a ring and.
Oh,
I was gonna make you a bracelet for your birthday, but I
you
forgot.
actually today. I wasn't gonna wear it. I don't wear jewelry.
Yeah, I know. And then I also just kind of forgot.
Dang, you don't care about me for real.
You wasn't gonna wear it, so what was the point?
You just found out I wasn't gonna wear it as soon as I told you though.
I know, but still. But then now that I'm thinking about it, what was the point?
You don't care about me for real. This is first the bracelet, then my brownies, then the mozzarella sticks.
The mozzarella sticks. I need to make them a couple more times to get the recipe like down.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying they were bad. They weren't bad at all, but I want to make it a few more times to figure out what works the best. Because they didn't have no breadcrumbs at the grocery store, so I had to use Ritz crackers.
Which grocery?
No, it didn't taste bad. And also, you got to get cornstarch. My dad bought cornmeal, like the stuff you used to make cornbread, and he was like, "It's the same thing."
Mm-mm.
No, it's not. So it didn't taste bad though. But I think I'm gonna try it again with different ingredients.
Chef Ray.
Yeah, I'm an Alfredo warrior too. I'm making Alfredo for dinner tonight.
All right. So, before we close out this podcast, because we've been talking for too long. Don't do that. Don't do that. We have this segment on this podcast. It's called Dead or Alive. Now, I need you, Rainah Joy Taylor, to.
I put my government name out there.
Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. I need you, Rainah Joy Taylor, to pick one or many artists that you will like to work with, dead or alive.
One what? I didn't hear. Like you froze.
One or many artists that you would like to work with, dead or alive.
Just one?
Or many artists.
Okay. And this is across any art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna do one or two from each artistic thing. Okay. Okay. So for musicians, my best friend Megan Thee Stallion.
Not your best friend, but okay.
Yeah, she is my best friend. We are very close. We talk.
Did she back?
Okay, so then for a dead musician, it would be Selena.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to work with Normani, but she don't release music, so there's nothing I can do. For actors, Sarah Paulson or Evan Peters. And then a dead actor, probably like Naya Rivera or Chadwick Boseman or Red Fox.
I Red Fox.
Because I love Sanford and Son.
Really? Are you being serious?
I'm being so serious. My mom made me watch all those shows like Sanford and Son, Gilligan's Island, Good Times. Those are my go-to shows when I get sick, especially Gilligan's Island. When I get sick, those are my go-to shows. And then, yeah, that's about it. I have so many more, but we're going to be here all day if I list them all. So.
Give me like 3 more.
Nika Tanya Mirage, aka the Queen Barb, aka Roman, Nikki the Barbie, Nikki the Harajuku, Nikki the Ninja, Nikki.
All right, Rainah, thank you for coming on the podcast. It's been an honor. My best friend in the whole entire world. I'm really wrapping this up, like seriously.
I know.
My best friend in the whole entire world. Is there anything that you want to promote or anything before we get off this podcast?
I don't know. I don't do anything. I don't really do anything. I don't have
Instagram
anything.
or something?
Huh?
Your Instagram, anything?
Oh, follow me. No, that seems so chant to me.
So you don't want your Instagram on the screen?
Oh,
Since that's
true. It's Rainah Join. So
is what?
Rainah.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in to the Arts Block Podcast. I am, I am your host, Eric Curry III. You can follow me on my Instagram at Eric Curry III. You can follow the podcast at the Arts Block Podcast. If, if you're listening on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post. If you're listening anywhere else, shout out to you. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a 5-star rating and a comment. Remember that artist never dies. Is there anything you want to say before we?
Um.
All right, and I'll see y'all next week.